Good evening and welcome to the news. More than 30 participants from various sectors of society, the legislative branch of government, judiciary, police department, and prison staff, and other sectors took part in a one-day workshop today. It was organized by the Advisory Committee on the Power of Pardon under the theme of the Parole and Pardon System for the Seychelles. The aim of the workshop was to discuss proper guidelines for the parole and pardon system for prisoners.
The present advisory committee appointed on the 21st of December 2021 have worked on the following cases in the year 2022. There were 35 requests made. Of these, 8 conditional pardons were granted, 4 were deferred, 3 were recommended but not approved, 17 was recommended and maintained. Notwithstanding, there are numerous challenges being faced by the advisory committee. Today, there is currently no legal framework, and the present guidelines are insufficient to ensure fairness in application to measure as advised by the AG's office. The only guidance for pardon and parole is in Article 60 of the Constitution. There is an absence of legislative framework to guide the work of the advisory committee. This is seen as inadequate given the modern and present circumstances, which require clearly defined criteria for selection of offenders and for recommending parole and pardon. Furthermore, advice or recommendation or parole requires the committee to be confident that the applicant is capable and able to reintegrate into society without being a threat to the public. At this juncture, it is important to reiterate the social reintegration as seen as the most challenging aspect of a proper rehabilitation program leading to an effective reintegration, and such must be in place in order for the system to be satisfied that recommending the parole or pardon is in the interest of safeguarding our society.
More activities to commemorate Road Safety Week. The Ministries of Transport and Health, the police, and other partners participated in an exhibition and simulation exercise today. The aim of the exhibition was to sensitize the general public of the dangers of careless driving and the necessity to be very careful when using public roads as motorists and pedestrians. During the simulation exercise, the participants reacted as they were supposed to react in the event of a real accident. It was the Minister for Transport, Anthony Dejac, who officially inaugurated the exhibition in the gymnasium parking lot and in the parking lot of the Mayor's office in Victoria. The theme of this year's Road Safety Week is Let's Talk About Speed. Addressing the guests, Minister Dejac urged everyone to take their responsibility as road users to stay safe and sound. The government has reviewed the existing home savings scheme and the scheme for special housing in order to reduce the number of demands for housing and land in the country. Vice President Ahmed Afif made the announcement this morning during his regular briefing on cabinet decisions.
According to Vice President Ahmed Afif, the revision made to the home savings scheme will benefit individuals who are keeping up with their contributions towards the scheme, as they are the ones who will be placed on a priority list.
There may be hundreds of applications, but we need to give priority to those who are more serious in terms of their ability to pay, their track record, and really their ability to immediately be allocated with a house.
With regards to the scheme for special housing that caters for people who already own land but have an income of less than 10,000 rupees, Vice President Afif said that through this scheme, the government will assist them and build their houses. The Cabinet of Ministers also approved a decision to continue the fuel subsidy program for operators of inter-island ferries. Vice President Afif said it's meant to reduce the cost of ferrying goods from Mahe to other islands.
We've come to the end of this news summary in English. Thank you for watching. I will be back with more news at 8 o'clock for the news in Creole, so stay tuned.